So there we go. I'm going to scan. I'm not ready to scan this vehicle. I've got my Maxidas on it. Maxidas DS708 Hotel. I bought these about 3 years ago, probably 4 years ago. And the reason was to be able to check and find out what's going on with any vehicle I'm working with. I've always been working on vehicles, and I've always been wanting to find out what is going on with vehicles. So I got this as a toy, if you like. My wife allowed me to. So there we go. Right, so this is let's check the vehicle record. Abbreviation Mercedes-Benz. Let's see that. I just want to see if the diagnostic machine will be able to fetch the information on the vehicle. If not, we go back and check. Right, so this one, real diesel. Okay, so I want the machine to check by itself. So let's go back again. Let's go back. So this is a C class, isn't it? So it's a C class. C class. It is a C class. It's not C. Okay. C200 it is. It's not C203. Let's see. Maybe. Let's see if, yeah, it's the second one from 2003 up to, is this one, isn't it? Right. So this is right hand steering. It's a coupe, and it's a diesel C200. That's it right up there. That's the one we're looking for. I hope if you're interested in if you're watching with the intention to bid and buy, you are potentially getting yourself a very good motor. I've had this vehicle since December, and the intention wasn't for me to use it as my vehicle, because I'm a detailer. The intention for the vehicle was to buy it, sort out a lot of scratches. This is sort of my little project, and my idea was to get a vehicle every year, every month, detail it the way I want to detail it, either 2-stage polishing, 3-stage polishing, or whatever kind of polishing, and literally try to resolve all the problems, most of the problems with the body work, the paint work, the interior material, or leathers, how to deal with it. I want to deal with it my own way and invest a lot of time. At the same time, improving myself is a project. So so when I got this vehicle, yes, I have done a lot to the body work. I've polished it, some parts 2-stage, some parts 3-stage, some parts even 4 stages, and just to bring the paint back to the condition I think is acceptable. So that's the real motive behind purchasing this vehicle. But since December, I've been a bit busier than I thought, before this COVID pandemic set in. So obviously this car has overstayed its welcome. We've got fault code, the 2-code overhead control panel. I'm sure is this panel here, the roof panel. This is a live scan so that you will be able to tell if there is a problem with it. It's a live scan of this vehicle. Sorry, my hand is shaking a bit because I've been holding the camera for a while. It's a live scan. There's another one, signal acquisition and actuation. This model, there's one fault there. So the reason why I'm doing this is because I know it is not easy for you to travel wherever you be traveling from to pick up if you win the bid. It will be a bit difficult for you to travel down due to restrictions. And also, I guess if most people who sell like myself on eBay or who advertise on eBay, if they do these kind of things, it will help buyers, potential buyers, to have a rough idea. I have no ulterior motive at all, and I don't want any comeback when I sell something on eBay or wherever. So I like to be as honest as I can, with no hiding, without being a bit pompous. The money is not the issue. It's not the major issue to me at the moment. I've invested my time, which is priceless, and I have put in money in it that I know I won't be able to get. But that's not the point. The money is not the issue. The issue is me having a go and enjoying detailing this vehicle to my satisfaction without being paid. And I've done that, and I'm done with it. So I'm moving on. When I was getting this vehicle, I knew it would sell easily because I tested it and the engine is spotless. It's no problem at all with the engine. There was no issue at all. The oil was changed not too long, and I could tell because I tested the viscosity of it, but I didn't take that chance. Even though detailing was my main priority, I also serviced the engine, changed the oil filter, the air filter, and the oil itself. And then just as well I was inspecting it, I saw that the serpentine belt was cracked, so I changed that too. Then I felt that the brake was squeaking and that, so I inspected and realized that one side was wearing more than the other. So it's a sign of the caliper pistons being sticky. So I had to take it off. Then I realized that one part is worn more than the other, and the disc was too rough. So obviously I purchased a new disc, new brake pads to go with it, and swapped it and sort of serviced the piston calipers to the best of my ability. And yeah, before I started my detailing procedure that I performed on it. So there we go. We got 100% scan. Now we've got a few fault code. The first one, number 3. Let's investigate and see what that is. So let's touch on it, double click on it, and it will come up and tell us. I want to do this with you so that you have that peace of mind that you're not buying something that will give you any problems at all. If there is any problem with the ECU or control system, this car will be able to tell. So let's read the code. I'm not erasing any code because I've not sorted any issue at all. So I'll just read the code. read a code and that will tell us. So B1075, which is stored and current sun blind is not normalized. So this is what it's talking about, the sun blind here. And I suspected that was the issue. This is the sun blind. And if I take you to the control, when I try, you can hear the motor is working, but something is stuck. This, the roof, it should be able to come and blind it up. And the same with the back, but it's not working. So I'm sure this is not something that is difficult to resolve. And I could investigate it, but as I said, it's a project car and this was not one of the things I intended to check. So, and then this one, B1080, it says the data cable to component left infrared interior protection transmitter, interior motion protection transmitter and receiver has open circuit. So there could be an open circuit with this. It's all to do with the roof, as I showed you. So that is 2 codes there. I could go ahead and erase the code by clicking here, but why do that if I haven't resolved the problem? So this is something for the new owner to potentially resolve. It doesn't affect the driving of the vehicle. It doesn't affect anything. This is purely cosmetic. And if that is a reason why you don't want to purchase it, then I'm more than happy. But I would rather be honest with you. And that is my main goal. Then we have another fault code number 5. What did he say? Let's read the code and see what it says. I'd rather be honest than to make money off you and then later on you get very upset and you want to come after me. Nah, not the type. I don't like problems, so I try to avoid them as much as possible. So B1013, that's the fault code, and it says E2, E3 right standing and parking lamp is faulty. So standing and parking lamp or the line to the component has a short circuit. So that's another electrical stuff. I try to avoid electrical stuff. So this is something that I've not touched, but the fault code is there. If you're buying it and you're still interested, the code is there, and it will even be easier for you to tell a mechanic or electrician what the fault is, and that will be easy. Again, I can go ahead and erase it, but I've not sorted it, so I'm not going to do that. So let's scroll down and see if we have more. Oh yeah, we got more. Number 7, control module left. Okay, let's see what happened there. Sorry, number 7. Let's double click it and see what that says. So here we go, live view of the fault with this vehicle. I guess every old vehicle I've got a fault. So B120B, the fault is left exterior mirror turn signal lamp, open circuit or bulb fault. So the signal lamp, so the trafficator that comes off the mirror is not working, but it doesn't affect anything. Again, it is basically the trafficator works, but the bulb in the mirror is not functioning. So it's something that, if that deters you from bidding for this car, I don't blame you. But if that is not a problem, or that's something that you would like to investigate yourself, that is fine by me as well. So next code, number 8. Okay, so it's the same as number 7 but the other side. So let's just check it and make sure we got that one too. So read code. So right exterior mirror 10. So it's the same thing, the mirror 10. I'm not even sure if this one has got, let me just check. Yeah, it's got little bulb thing there that should, probably the bulb is need replacement or something, but it's not something that I am going to do, and it's not something that will affect anything, MOT or anything at all. So the next one, number 9, is an instrument cluster. Got to do with the instrument cluster. Let's see what it says there. So let's read the code and see what is wrong with it there. So the pre-glow lamp is faulty. Pre-glow lamp. I have no idea what that is, but that's the fault code there, 9136, and it doesn't affect anything. It won't affect the running of the vehicle. It won't affect MOT or anything. As I said, if MOT was going on still, I would have done a complete MOT just to give the new owner peace of mind. So that's it. That's we got 4 or 5 fault codes with this vehicle. Thank you very much for watching. I just want to give you that peace of mind if you are intending to view these, or if you're intending to bid for it. This is a few more insight of what I have got to give you. So this is it for the diagnostic. We have all this done. When I serviced it, I didn't reset the engine control, the service interval, so it was still giving me servicing thing here on the dashboard, but I have used the diagnostic machine to reset it. So let's see if it works. Now again, even though I've changed the brake pad, it keep coming up as the brake pad. So service B due now. Service B due now. Right, okay. And then it's got some, that is why it's got this sign, this orange exclamation there. But we will find out. Let me start the engine for you to hear it for the first time. It starts and the orange sign goes. Brake wear visit workshop. No, the brake is not wearing. I've just serviced the brakes. Again, I've not reset it, so that's something that can be done. I don't know why. I don't know how to reset it. I will check and see if I can reset it, because 100% I've reset it. So, and there is this this light as well, this glow plug light there. I don't know what that is, but it's been there since I bought it anyway. But as I said, I would rather you know and see, or ask someone, what does this mean, what does that mean? Ask a trusted mechanic and know that you're not buying a junk. You're buying a car that is good enough to move. The engine sounds so reassuring, and I tell you what, it is so nice driving it on the motorway. I love going on the motorway with this because the engine is responsive, is big enough to handle it. 2.1 fuel economy, wonderful. So I will use about 10 pounds to no, 15 pounds to do should I say 80 miles. So from here to London, drive around London again over the weekend and drive back to Letchworth. That's about 80 miles, and it handles it too so well. So the brake wear visit workshop sign will be there. It might annoy you. I'm sure there is a way to clear it. I am not going to have the time to do it, but just to give you peace of mind, I've serviced the brakes and I've done it. Probably it's a cable that need to go somewhere or something, or probably there's a way of setting it. I will try to check on YouTube later on and see if I can reset it. Happy bidding, and thank you very much for your interest, and you'll get yourself a nice motor. Please only bid if you intend to buy. Thank you and happy bidding. Thank you.